Hi guys, my name's Ali Hunter-Blair, and I've been honoured to judge with Sebastian and Lucy the Community Supporter of the Year Award for the NFYFC Awards. And what a category. We have had the most amazing time reading through the amazing things that all of you guys have done during the pandemic for other people, and going out of your own way to make sure that other people are safe and other people are getting supplies. It's been very humbling actually to read what you guys have been up to, and trying to create a winner from this has been very, very difficult. Both Sebastian and Lucy and I, we couldn't really pick between you because it's amazing what you have achieved during this pandemic and how you have brought so much joy and hope to a lot of people outside your own families. Our runner-up was Gemma Owen. Gemma has been travelling around collecting food, prescriptions for miles, actually up to 30 miles away, delivering it to people that were having to shield, to people that were, not able to get to the shops during lockdown. And she went out of her way to make sure that she was delivering and also stopping for a chat. I think the mental health side of this is being missed, so she was really developing a contact between all of these people as well as looking after her own family. So she did an amazing job and was a very, very close second to our winner. And our winner of the Community Supporter of the Year Award is Gwyndaf Lewis. Gwyndaf's nomination just stood out from a pack of amazing nominations just because what he achieved on the back of losing his mother to COVID-19 is unbelievable, really. He ran 50k in a day. He's raised the best part of £40,000 for the ICU unit. He's managed to get his entire Young Farmers Club involved. And really, it was just an amazing way and a tribute to his mum, for him to be able to raise all of that money, as well as involving the entire community. And for those reasons, he was our winner.
So here we are with the winner of Community Supporter of the Year, Gwyndaf Lewis from Pembrokeshire. Gwyndaf. So how do you feel to have won this award?
Yeah, no, fair play. It's an amazing award, and can't believe I've won, really. What I did to raise money, it wasn't really for any awards. It was basically from the heart. So, no, and it was something that I usually do every year anyway. So, no, winning this award is it's amazing, and it's a massive achievement for me and my family.
So obviously, a lot of us here in Wales are quite well aware of what you went through and how much money you have raised. It's a phenomenal sum of money, the £37,000 for the local ICU. But for those who might not know, can you tell us a bit more about the fundraising challenges that you've set and what you're raising the money for?
Yeah, so start of COVID, we lost our mum to COVID. So it was very, it was a tough couple of months really, and it's still tough now. But every year in May, I try and raise money for different charities. And as I was supposed to be training for Ironman Wales again this year. So instead of that, I decided to run 50k. It wasn't going to be easy because we were self-isolating for a month anyway. So I didn't run at all for a month. But as I had a base training ready, I thought, okay, might as well. We'll just go for a 50k run. So it was all to do with a book I was reading. I was reading Laurie Morgan's book, Ultramarathon, and I decided on a Tuesday that I was going to run 50k on Saturday. So I went out for one run. I think it was like a 5-mile run. And I decided, okay, we'll put a target up of something like 500 quid. But we put it up at 8 o'clock. And by £8:30, we were up to something like, we passed the target by £800. But by the time it came to the race day, or the 50k run, it was up to something like 12 grand on the day. By the time I finished, it was up to 20,000. So the support's been amazing, and we decided to raise money for the ICU unit in Carmarthen. those were the people that looked after my mum. She was only in there for 24 hours, but the support she gave, she had there was amazing. So we decided what are the way to do than raise money for them, and they've been having it tough recently. So we thought 37,000 would take them a long way.
No, it's, I mean, obviously a really sad situation. I can't even imagine how it must have felt, but you really did something inspirational, and obviously worthwhile. And you inspired others in your own club to um, raise some money as well. How did it make you feel that other people around you wanted to help out as well?
Yeah, it was amazing. So I think a couple of weeks after I did my my challenge, then a couple of officials from club decided to do a 10-day challenge, so they could even run, walk, or cycle. And I think in total about, I think there was something like 70 of us that actually took part in that. I was still a bit of in agony from the run, but where you see 70 of them doing, and it's just going out in the community, doing a couple of runs, keeping fit. The way I see it, I run, I train, I've just been cycling this morning now, and it's basically to do with mental health really. It gets me going, keeps me sane, and it basically keeps my mind off other things. And we raised, I think it was close to 1,200 with the club then. So fair play to everyone. And that's the thing, with a lot of people gave money to me, and they were giving money to the club as well, with the ICA. And then other thing then, after we did the 10-day challenge, one of my friends contacted me saying that he's home for a week and he wants to do a challenge like I did. And I wasn't sure what we were going to do, but he wanted to do the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path. So we ran the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path, 186 miles in a week. It was equivalent to a marathon a day, and climbing up Everest by the end. And we decided to do that then to the local charity, Get the Boys a Lift. So they're a local mental health charity down in Pembrokeshire, and we raised £3.5 grand for them as well. So between both of us and between everyone really in Pembrokeshire now, we've raised a lot of money, and just doing the things I love really, which is keeping fit, running, cycling, swimming. So it goes hand in hand, but it's been tough, and it's basically good to keep me motivated because all of the events this year has been cancelled. So I decided, what else to do is just might as well do a home event, then at least then keeps me sane and keeps me training, because without any races, sometimes you know people they don't bother to train. So it's been good really to keep my head down and keep training.
No, I mean, it's the whole story is truly inspirational, and the fact that you've, I mean, after the 50k, I don't think I'd have gone near running for years, but to do 186 miles in 7 days, I think people need to think about that and just let it sink in, because I don't think
and that's the hard thing, because with our community here in Pembrokeshire, as you can see from the £37,000 raised, the community is such a close community, close family and everything. And with this COVID going around now, usually, if I was doing I wouldn't usually do a 50k run. I don't think a lot of people would, but here now we had some of our close family, they couldn't even come and support in anything. So it was basically just running on your own. Lucky I had my brother, my father, and also my sister then. She was, they were all good. So it was basically just try and keep motivated, as it was only going round the block, a mile block 31 times. So at least then I could see them every mile, and that kept my spirits going then. And all the support from family, friends, people on Facebook, we were doing live feeds. So at least then, even though they were not there in person, they were there then on the phone and social media and things.
No, I mean, obviously you mentioned social media. I myself kept track of, I mean, great achievement. But you really did. You garnered a lot of media attention, social media, and beyond. Do you think it helped improve the reputation of YFC, or at least spread the gospel further afield?
Yeah, I think it did, because a lot of people say now in our club, for instance, I wouldn't say we're much of a farmer. We're all, even though some of us live on a farm, not every one of us lives there, and even the support now during COVID, we've been delivering medicine, food, and everything like that, and as you said, on social media, then a lot of people are on there now, and even if you just tag a couple of people, and they then respond to you. We asked a couple of famous Welsh well-known people just to send us a message then saying, "Oh, pob luck, good luck, you're doing great," and those then it's just retweeting, liking, sharing things, and with that then comes, because there's no such thing as bad reputation really, or bad social media press. Even people, even sometimes, we'll say for my run now, I posted on Facebook once, and by then everybody, well, I didn't have to post it again, and same with the YFC now, even though we were updating it daily saying, okay, we've done certain amount of run today, and it was basically just a nice competition, and people then were looking at it and thinking, okay, how can we as a club do something similar to raise money, and in a time like this now, that's all you want to do is help others, really. And with the YFC, you meet up, have a good laugh. But with the COVID now, it's been a bit hard. But through social media now, and even through this Zoom now, we could have meetings on Zoom. We could have a quiz. We can do a lot of different things then. So it's nice with social media. If you've got fast Wi-Fi, it's even better. But no, with social media and everything now, it's a good way to keep in touch, and it's a good way to actually raise awareness for the YFC.
Oh, absolutely. So one final question. I've probably been touched on before, but it was mentioned a great deal, and everyone that nominated you for this award said and described you as an inspiration. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, well, as I told you at the start, now doing this now, it wasn't for any award or for any recognition really. It was just, I'm not sure how my as you can probably tell, my English isn't the best, so I'm thinking in Welsh, so I'm translating in my head, but is basically, it wasn't to do with recognition and inspiration. It was basically just doing whatever I thought was right, and thinking about not others, but well, yeah, thinking about others and thinking about how we as a community or us as a family can give back, with regards to what they did to help us. So we're thinking, okay, what better way to do that than raise money for them? And running then, I find it quite not easy, but I do it all the time. So it's something that comes as a habit and a daily thing for me.
No, I mean, I can't say how impressed I've been with all the work you've done. So, felly, llongyfarchiadau eto, diolch am popeth ti'n neud dros YFC a dros, obviously, ICU and Chigar hefyd. Huge congratulations on this award. It doesn't probably do justice to just how much you've done this year. You're an inspiration, and thank you very much. Congratulations once more.
Diolch yn fawr.